Hey everybody, Genesis 7 here, bringing you some first look gameplay and my first impressions on Dusk Diver. Now, I have gone past the kind of hand-holding stages of the game and I've progressed through the basic chapters of the game. I'm not going to spoil any of the story because it's quite a unique story. I'll give you a brief synopsis of the game, but this is a vibrant action RPG which takes place in the iconic streets of Taipei. If I butcher any names, I do apologise, just reading straight off the synopsis here. When an unstable dimension rift brings together gods, phantoms and humans, headstrong high school girl YUMO, who's on the screen right now, must step up to protect the neighbourhood. Fight alongside your guardians as part of a dynamic, action-oriented combat system and expand your abilities by immersing yourself in the bustling streets, stores, personalities and even the casinos of Taipei. So there we go, that's that synopsis in a nutshell. So let's just crack on with the gameplay. This is a kind of like, this is your base of operations where everything's going to go down. And when it comes to gameplay and aesthetics and looks, games that I've played that I'll compare this to is probably the Cyber Sleuth Digimon series, and I'm going to throw Persona 5 in there just to give you a rough idea of how you kind of go from dimension back to the real world, and you've got to kind of, whatever you do in the dimensions affects the real world. This tree, been watering it every day, nothing's happened yet, so spoilers, the tree doesn't do anything just yet, and I am here in Chapter 5. Let's have a look at the menu while we're here. Obviously, we have the skills tree that we can kind of level up, very basic. I guess a phrase that I'm going to use during this video is simple but satisfying. This is what I've found in the game so far. So, very basic kind of leveling up system. You gain points by doing side quests and battling in the dimension that you go to. I think it's called like shadow something or other. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but that's essentially where you get your experience and your points to put in. And these are your guardians. I have Leo and I have Barhat at the moment. And we'll see those in actions in just a little while. We're just having a bit of the exploration at the moment. Items, obviously basic items in any RPG. These are going to be essentially things that you'll be selling for your cash. Also, you might need to use them in side quests, so it's good to keep hold of some just in case. Got some key items here, and there we don't have anything. Map. I really wish the map was mapped to a certain button. But you can see this very small, bustling city. It's full of life now that the side quests have started to appear. At the beginning of the game, it's quite a lot of people around there, but nothing really going on. But we got a lot of scenes that we go to, and what you do is you get buffs from them to go into battle, and also you can see this familiarity with like stars. 5 stars nets you one of these shards. You see shards, I've got 26 out of 61. These are essentials to kind of progress in the story. It kind of gates you to go into certain dimensions. You need a certain amount, so you can't skip past these. You can find them in the city, or you can find them in the dimension. Link is essentially side quests and your power for your D.ARMS. We'll look at that in again. And you got options, tutorials, everything you need to know here. So, right, let's have a look at our base operations. We've seen the tree. Something that I'm really a fan of is this gallery. As you progress through the game and do side quests, you unlock stuff. So like character synopsises, concept art, which I've unlocked none at the moment. Also, you've got a music player, which is awesome. And I think, looking at it, a vocal, you might have the lyrics come on there as well, which is very nice. Daily album, which kind of links to your quests that you do, so you can see I've got some pictures here of just nice little quirky pictures. I just kind of really appreciate kind of extra content that you can unlock by trying to do everything in the game. And then you got the kind of your bestatary, I can't even say the word, the bestatary. Trying to get it out, but your bestatary. Bestary. There we go, that's what it is. So I was like, oh, shall I restart the video because I can't pronounce it? But no, we'll keep rolling with it. This is your way you save. Also, you can unlock costumes, which is cool. You can see that I've got Leo dressed up as a Power Ranger. These are called D-Rangers. You can also have the mask off. But you can unlock costumes progressing with the story and doing side quests, which is another thing I appreciate. as like a completionist and exploration. These are kind of stage selects. You get certain ranks. Again, we'll go into detail once we do something in the dimension. This is the boss. Very vital to the story, but we won't go into too much detail. We can buy items because we work at this convenience store. So let's go out into the bustling world of Taipei. You'll see that we got a red arrow kind of quest marker going to our next story quest. But again, I don't want to spoil any of the story, so we won't be doing that. I do actually have a side mission which will take us... There he is, look. The Red Ranger. It was doing the quest with these guys that are fans of the D Rangers. But yeah, I don't want to go into the story progression because... I don't want to spoil the story for you guys. I just want to showcase some gameplay and my overall thoughts of it. Again, simple but satisfying. I really wish that I could map the button to a button, but I have to keep going into it and kind of looking at the map, seeing where I need to go. If I go into my link menu, one of these side quests is the Urban Legends. You can see that question mark icon up above, so that's where we're going to go. We're going to do some combat, and this is where the game really shines for me so far. As for the story, I'm struggling to get into it. The characters, I'm really liking this main character. I'm liking Leo, but the story as a whole, I'm like... I'm struggling to follow a little bit. So if it's one of those games that you kind of play for a day and then ignore for a bit and then go back to it, you might get a bit lost, and that's my approach at the moment. So you don't expect like a full review from me. Question is, will I play this after I've done this first impressions? Yes, but not every day. It'll be something I want to have a bit of a bash on, and you'll see just because of how this is going to work out. So did the Time Master really enter Yushanding? That's the name of the dimension, Yushanding. That old man is usually unpredictable. To be sure, it's no ordinary man. Maybe he's a Kulinian as well, or a special human like me. Obviously, we're a special human. I won't go into too much of the story. Basically, we just kick ass in this dimension. That's all you need to know right now. We can switch our guardians that we've got at the moment, so we can activate our D.ARMS as well. And D.ARMS will be activated once you see the hair. You see a little bit of fire glistening. Once that fills up, we can do that form. So we got light attacks, strong attacks, like that. You got your dashing attacks, and then you got your guardian by pressing circle. You'll unlock other attacks as you progress. Let's just have a look at this guy's attack. What does he do? There we go. He throws like a sickle, which is nice. I've literally just unlocked by head. So let's get into some proper action. We can jump as well. When I was progressing through the early stages of this game, I was like, this game's going to be very repetitive because we're in the same kind of dark dimension of the city. The city's very small. But then they introduced mechanics like verticality and different monster variants, sneaking around, going into the like car park and stuff like that. Just it kind of surprised me. I was like, okay, so each stage isn't repetitive. So every kind of trip to Yushanding that I've made have been very unique so far. If that will stay, I don't know. But let's love the fact that he's dressed up as a Power Ranger. But pretty self-explanatory in like an action RPG. Again, it's simple but satisfying. I'm going to keep saying that throughout the video because that's all it is. Very simple combat. The only problem I have is the locking on system isn't great as such. But apart from that, very fluent, and I've got no complaints on the battle system yet. Like I say, vertical exploration here, so again, this is introducing a new mechanic. If we can slow down time, we should be able to cross it before it closes, so somehow we need to slow down time, but we are going against one of these monsters. Now this is where Leo comes in handy. You see that little white bar below the health bar? Well, Leo is our kind of like our shield breaker here. So he will definitely knock that down for us, break it, so we can unleash our attacks as much as we can, staggering it ever so slightly. Go for it again, try and break that barrier, avoiding his attacks. Let's see if we can finish this off. See if we can use, I want to use Leo. I don't think Leo can break the armor that great. There we go. JD timer kind of slows down time if you do a successful dodge, which is nice. The sickle attack really isn't doing anything, so we need to go over to Leo over here. You see the blue bar, that's your SP bar, fills up as you deliver attacks, which is nice. So you can continually use your Guardian to help you in combat, but we need to really kind of smash his... There we go, that should break it. Boom. And it should be finished off just there. Fantastic. So as a content creator, I get these great opportunities to showcase games like this, and because I've been given a code for this game will not affect my opinions in any way. I'll be brutally honest as I should. I'm not going to glaze over everything, but I've been enjoying this game so far. It's not something I've been picking up every day. It's definitely something that I've been kind of going back to, and for that, yes, my punishment is the story isn't making too much sense. So we got to slow down time, and I'm gonna guess we can do that by this thing that's shooting. Where was that thing that was shooting? Oh, here we go. So if we... There we go. Boom. That's what we needed to do. It's been quite a while since someone has come here. Isn't this place where the Dragon Vein Stone was destroyed in the Millennium? Why is he here? What are you doing, Tower Master? Oh, I am looking for a place to nap. What place in New Shanding? You're correct. Another Dragon Veil Stone was destroyed a few days ago. It has become noisy ever since. You know the destruction of the Dragon Veil Stone? Who are you really? Sure, we're going to find out. But the Dragon Veil shards are those shards that I was on about earlier in the video. You got to collect them. They're hidden in stages. You get them for getting an S rank in a stage, which is essentially you speedrunning the stage. So you want to take it slow and steady, and then you can go back to the stages whenever you want to speedrun them. But I'm sure we're going to find out what this master is going to turn into in just a second. Suspense. Cool logo as well, Dusk Diver. Don't know what's happening. Are we being booted out of the dimension now? I have no idea. What is the old man doing to us? I'm sure we'll find out in just a second. When it comes to kind of glitches and bugs, not come across anything yet. Alright, we've been booted out. Let's talk to the man. I guess that was it. That's all we had to do. Hello. Spend $400 and buy, yes. There we go, we completed that quest, and we've got one of the daily life pictures, which is probably going to be a picture linked with him. So I think I'm going to go into this story mission. Hopefully the dialogue won't give away too much, but I was expecting that side stage to kind of be a little bit more to it. And, oh, what is this? Is this... Are they showing up on our map now? That's nice. Like I said, these shards are hidden in this bustling city. I call it a bustling city, but you're probably thinking, well, it's not that bustling. Once you go more side quests, it becomes quite bustling. Where is this one then? Ah, there it is. Boom. So let's follow the red arrow and go to the Ushanding. Can't believe I had trouble saying Besta. I can't say it now. Bestiary. 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 That's it. What is this place? Raw. Number 20. Pay heed to family issues and do not care. Okay. I don't know. I think this is something I might have unlocked through a side quest. So I don't know if this affects like treasure that I can find in Shandy, or I can unlock stuff. I don't know. But let's go to here, to the end of the street. Obviously, there's games that do these open cities a lot better than this game, but for what it is, it's all right. It's not bad. So let's go in here. This will say that we've got a requirement. Shards that we need is 12. If you've not got enough, it's kind of like gating you to kind of do a bit more of the content that's offering in the games, to side quests, try and do the harder modes of certain quests that you've done and completed. But we got 28, so we're fine. So we'll go into this. And I think this might be a bit of a longer sequence, but hopefully we can showcase again what probably the starring trait of the game is, and that is the combat. It's raining. I'll try and skip through this as much as I can. You guys don't. Another thing, the music, really nice. I've only heard a couple of tracks so far. I thought I was going to hear the same generic track every time you come to a stage, but the last stage that I just did changed it up a little bit, which is nice. So I'm guessing that we can now use the sickle. There we go. So the purple ones are the ones that he can break. The red ones are the ones that Leo can break as a Power Ranger. Remember, we want to be looking for hidden shards. They can be anywhere. But you want to break everything you can see because you want to get all the items and sell stuff. All the good stuff that RPGs offer. Oh wow, never seen that monster. Guess we're going after that. Here we go. Or not. Perhaps attack style is different from Leo's. Not only does it have a longer attack range and higher hit count, its scythe leaves damage over time effects. Okay, that's cool. So we'll use it. I guess it's trying to tell us to use it on this guy. Oh, so it is doing, okay, it is doing damage over time, but we need to break that shield, so try and fill up this SP so we can use Leo's attack. Boom. I don't know, I think we'll only be using Behate, whatever his name is, in certain situations. But as of right now, we're doing alright. That, boom. That gate should be unlocked now for us. Go. See what this little golden critter wants with us. I'm sure he's going to turn into some kind of... Or is just going to run away? Okay. What a speedy little fellow! So what essentially we've got to find, we've got to find a key to the gate. Classic action RPG trait right there. And also you probably noticed as the Guardians are talking while we're in this world, have little like chibi monster cute forms. So I'm guessing in an area like this we want to be using maybe, I don't know. I really like using, I'm so used to using Leo's. Boom, broke his armor. Also, I wanted an attack like this. Nice little AoE attack. I really want to show off the D.ARMS. I hope we can charge up that hair meter. That's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it a hair meter. But again, I'm enjoying it. It's not a game I'm going to play every day. And I will continue to play it after this video. But again, I think it's one of those games that I'll probably play like a stage playthrough kind of thing. I mean, if you were into these types of games, then go for it. Like I say, I'm struggling to get invested in this story. But characters, really like the main character. I mean, come on. But story, just struggling a little bit. We need to find these keys, man. These gates are up everywhere. Do a bit of exploring. What we got down here? We've been here before. This is where we started, right? I guess we'll just follow the red arrow. Chase the enemy who stole the bag. Oh, okay, that enemy's got the key. I guess we've got to go this way. You think you could just jump through there and kind of like go around the gate and be like, ha! But that is not the case. There we go, there's a shard there. Obviously they're not all hidden like that. Some of them are very well hidden. Certain requirements you have to do. But there we go. Come on, where is the enemy zone? Come on. Bring it. There it is. Let's collect some of this. This will fill up our hair meter. Pulling it a hair meter, can you believe it? It's the D link, the D.ARMS link. The D meter. So I really want to fight this little crew. I have a feeling that it's going to turn into like some kind of beastly monster. Right, let's bring out Leo. Again, the controls are very easy. It's just the lock on I'm not getting on with at the moment. It seems to just not be very responsive when I want to switch. And it'd be nice if I have the lock on that Leo or the Bahat can use their abilities straight on the enemy instead of like going off into the distance somewhere. Oh wait, that is the case. Can you believe that? Straight away. There's a lot of enemies now. Action RPGs, for me, I play them quite casually. I'm not really like into it. I'm not very good at combinations and stuff. But this, like I say, simple and satisfying. So a few little combinations here and there are really making it look visually pleasing. So, and I think that's a good segue to graphics, isn't it? Really, I like this graphic style. Can't go wrong. There's no visual bugs anywhere or anything like that. And it's quite a good all-rounder, really. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to have to play it and give you my opinions. It sharpens my skills as a content creator, as a reviewer, and again, it gives you some first look gameplay. You can always just mute my opinions and just watch the gameplay if you want to, but you don't want to do that. No, it's not going to help me out. So, come on, Leo. Is it button bashy? I'm just thinking about it as I'm bashing the buttons. But I'm having to think about my button inputs. I'm not like just going for it. Like, right. See, that's what I mean. Like, it's just going off. You're attacking. Oh no, these guys. I really want that hair meter to be the top, so I can turn supersonic, Super Saiyan. Trust me, you'll get them vibes in a minute. Come on. But this is the music that's been playing quite a lot during the stages, so I'm kind of like know it off by heart now. Really hope it's not the first track that I unlock. Ouch. Need some health. Get these boxes, just in case. Then, a bit of... ouch. Boom, you're done. Some of the enemies drop HP capsules, and the good thing about them is that they don't disappear. They stay. So you can kind of strategically leave them lying on the floor and come back to them when you need them, which is really nice. Right, so I'm guessing we're going this way now. Just check down this in case there's anything hidden. You never know. But everything has been pretty different so far. Obviously the main aim is fighting and defeat the boss. But when it comes to verticality of the stages and different... Oh, I can get that. I know I can get that. There we go. Right. Is he going to give it? Oh, he's unlocked it for us. What a nice little monster. And he dropped it as well. Okay. A lot of the small enemies, so maybe Leo, Bahat will be quite good, using a bit of that damage over time. I'm loving the Power Ranger costume. It's probably the best part of the game for me so far. I don't know if that's good or bad. The music, man. I'm gonna have to like find the soundtrack and the music that we're gonna get when we go Super Saiyan. Pretty punchy and catchy as well. But I'm gonna guess that he's gonna be quite a boss. There we go, look. See, yellow hair. Played Sonic the Hedgehog. Played Dragon Ball Z or watched Dragon Ball Z. You know it's about to go down, but we won't use it just yet. You know what? Yes, we will. Boom. So basically, we attack faster, we attack harder. I think the targeting locks on a lot better. I mean, look at our hit combo at the moment. Like, I'm not no action RPG genius, but that's a pretty significant hit combo I've got going off at the moment. But there is an upgrade to make that last longer, because obviously that didn't last very long. Got up with that one there. Oh man, even more enemies. But I think I've covered all the basics of the game. I've not spoiled the story. I think I've got into a good place of the game to be able to showcase the best of the game. Maybe the best is yet to come, as they say. If that's the case, then I guess there'll be some kind of follow-up video, or I might even live stream it. But I think this is coming out on the 29th of October. I'll be posting this on the 23rd. The embargo time is just the beginning of the day, so expect to see this video in the morning-ish, midday time. And tell me what you think. Is it a game you're going to go for? Let me know in the comment section below. But we are getting pretty overwhelmed now, so I'm going to go for a bit of the Power Ranger action from Leo. And if I can get my SP to the top, I'm going to use this little AoE attack. Didn't really do anything, did it? I think I am button bashing in a kind of way. But like I say, action RPGs aren't my go-to, especially this kind of genre. I don't know other games that are like this. Like I say, the aesthetics remind me of the Cyber Sleuth Digimon series and Persona. The only games I've played that I can relate it to. So we'll open this here. We've got the key, but I'm guessing we're going to need another key, which is probably something that we have to find. Unless we use the... Okay, we can use the key for multiple gates. That's nice to know. So we might be able to end the stage and end the video on a good note. I thought I was going to get a game over. Obviously, you want to bear in mind what kind of buffs you want to get from your meals taken into the next stage, especially if you're doing like a speed run trying to get an S rank. You see that the rank at the end of this. Here we go. I think we do have a boss battle here. So let's use this star. Let's go for a bit more. Let's get Leo to get that shield down. I need some more SP. Come on, Leo. There we go. It's got 2 health bars by the looks of it, and we've got some ads into the picture here as well. Trying to focus on the boss here. Don't know if the damage over time will do much to it. I guess we could try. Good, okay, we're doing alright, I think. I think we're doing... Yeah. There we go, we got it down again. Staggered, I guess you could call it. Keep getting them hits in. Nearly got Super Saiyan here. So... we're gonna go there in a minute. Go. And then, boom. Fast attacks. Alright, did we beat the boss? Oh man, I thought I was going to go on an epic finale there. But let's just skip through the dialogue. Yes, there we go, and then we should have a quest end screen. There we go. The D range is so cool. So we only got a C rank, and as you can see, you can get other rewards if you get higher ranks. So we would have got more, like ability points. We got a higher rank, etc. So it has replayability playability, because if you go back to the convenience store and that little kind of like ATM type machine, you go to that, you can go repeat the missions, do the harder versions of that missions, and just kind of get unlocks through that, get more shards. So many different ways to get these shards, which is pretty cool. So we are back in this convenience store, so can we skip through this? I'm going to try. There we go, I can just hold circle there. Hopefully I didn't spoil anything, but we've got to talk to our friend and we've also got an event, character event. So as you kind of do the side quests and eat stuff at the food shops, is anything going to happen to the tree? No. You can... if we go to the map, you'll see that there's an event like going off there, and it's a bit more character development. So yeah, I think that's a good place to end. I think we should look at that picture that we unlocked in the daily album of us and the old dude. Master. Is he here somewhere? No, that's... I don't know where it is then. Should we... That's the ranger one. Maybe it's that. I don't know. That's a pretty cool picture though. Yeah! Dusk Diver! Don't mind me. I think this is a really cool feature, and more games do it because it's just more. It kind of. It's just good in itself. It's just a personal plus, personal positive in mind. So there's a Dusk Diver in a nutshell. Nice little half-an-hour chunk of a video, 40 minutes. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's obviously showcased some of the gameplay before it launches on the 29th of October. Please smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Might have other cool opportunities of other games coming out soon for you guys to watch. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.